For you who are wondering what this is a grinding wheel. And today, I'm going to show you how to sharpen clipper blades. I'm in Blakely, Georgia at Peyton Animal Hospital. I'm sharpening a nice lady by the name of Robin's blades today. I'm going to get her in front of the camera in just a second. Okay, when you're sharpening your blades, you want to set your blades like this. That way you keep everything together, because you don't want to mix your blades up and have different blades.
Different top,
Because this blade you've been using this for so long, this blade has warped and is conditioned to this top and this bottom. So if you mix them up like this, they're not going to cut the same. So what you want to do is you want to keep everything together. When you sharpen them, when they come out the wheel, you put everything back together. So that way you won't have any problems. Before I start doing this, I know it's a lot of people out there that are amateur sharpeners that, they feel like because they buy a wheel that they can sharpen blades. If you haven't had the proper training, it's just like somebody who called themselves a mechanic and just got tools. They just got tools. They don't know what they're doing. I know you see a lot of guys on YouTube. They have these big wheels. It doesn't matter the size of the wheel. It matters what you know to do with what you got. This is my baby right here. I've got probably about 4 or 5 different grinding wheels, but this one works the best for me. Today, I'm going to be sharpening a number 10. Oh, one more thing for you sharpeners out there that sharpen the blades. I want to show y'all something. You see that? There's no oil on there, huh? First thing you want to do, oh man, when them sparks like that means you're doing something. See how they're going that way? Smooth surface. See? That's what you want, a smooth surface. And then, you got to sharpen the bottom blade. You got to keep it in a straight line. Keep it straight. And you got to also know how much pressure to put down on the blade. You can't, it ain't nothing you can just, you see sparks flying, you think I'm pushing down hard. You got to, this comes from doing blades over and over. You know how much pressure to apply to each corner. And that's it. As simple as that. That's what you think. Stick around. Alright, the second thing that's very important, I just sharpened these blades. You got to make sure that you put oil on them, because if you don't, when your customer, when they use the blades again, they're gonna burn out, and it's gonna make them warp. The third thing, you got to make sure when you put these clippers back together, you got to line them up right, because if you don't, they're not gonna cut properly. You can have your blade can be sharpened, sharpened real good, but if you don't have the blade set right, it's not going to cut the way that it's supposed to. You got to make sure that when you sharpen these blades and you set them, that the teeth are, it doesn't matter how close the closer you have it to the edge, the better that it's going to cut, meaning the edge right here. But the further you have it back like that, it's not going to cut as well. So you want to try and keep it as close as possible. The only blades that you don't want to have close like that are the 40s. And the reason that is because those blades they are so fine. They're like, um, you don't want to have those blades set too close, because what's going to happen is a lot of times vets and groomers use those blades for surgery, and if you have them set too close, it'll cut into the animal. And that's it. Now we ready. Okay, this is Robin. She's using the number 10 that I just sharpened. So you can see that the blade is actually cutting. I didn't just sharpen the blade and assuming that you think that it's sharp, and you can actually see that the blade is cutting. Robin, could you let me see the front of that blade to let them see that that's a number 10? Okay. All right.